Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and I just want to guide you guys through the updated airdrop guide for Scroll. So many of you guys might be aware, Scroll just updated their point system, and if you go into Scroll sessions and scroll down, you're able to see what kind of marks you got and what gets you marks. So let me just connect my wallet if it wants to let me. Um, Okay, maybe not, but anyways, so you can scroll down a little bit and see what they're kind of looking for. So marks are given to users who deposit eligible assets into selected DEXs, liquidity pools, and you can see Ambient, Nuri, and there are others as well, such as Izumi, SyncSwap, and Co. Lending and borrowing in Aave, Row Markets, and others, which is coming soon, and bridge eligible assets, and based on amount and time held on scroll. So this is roughly how you get more points to be eligible for a larger airdrop. So I'll be taking you guys through the updated airdrop guide. And if you guys haven't seen the first guide, just go into my channel and click the first scroll guide that I have. This will be quite a long airdrop guide since we have a lot to get through, but thank you for bearing. So anyway, if you haven't already, you just go into Scroll.io bridge and use the native scroll bridge to bridge some funds over from Ethereum. And as I mentioned in the previous video, it's really good to use the native bridge because it usually gives you more eligibility and more points for a larger sum of airdrop. And just a quick brief basic guides to it will be stated in the first video as well, but if you want to get more volume up, you just simply do a larger sum and just make some transactions on each one. And if you see, if when you're doing a large amount of money, well, larger than some, there is quite a bit of slippage. So you can see that I'm swapping 194, but I only get 592. And if you don't want to, but if I did a little bit, it's only about a 60 cents difference. But anyways, so I'll just do that. But you get the idea. So you'll go through different exchanges and make some swaps. Um, and one thing that I don't think I mentioned in the previous video was that the more you put in the pool, um, the more points you get. So if you want to be potentially, if you can, it would be a good idea for you to add more to the pools because you'll be eligible for a larger sum of the airdrop. I don't know what's happening, but SyncSwap has been really, really slow. But we'll keep moving on. If this is going to let me, it's kind of bugging out. But anyway, so if you want to add to the pools, there'll be a guide in my first video. But we'll go on to the other ones that I didn't mention in the other videos. So stake Stonebridge, and you can see that if you did use Stone, you will be eligible for more points. So for Stone, you want to bridge some funds over from ETH. So I'm just going to connect my wallet, go into Ethereum, and just do what you can afford really. Um, of course the volume is important, but the most important part is that you're using these and diversifying your use in the ecosystem. So I'm staking and bridging some ETH over. That will, so that is all complete, and that should be all sorted, and might take a little bit of time, but soon I'll have some um, stone in my scroll wallet. And if you go into the stake stone, I'm going to stake some stone as well. It does say try with at least $10 worth of tokens, and if you don't want to use $10 worth of tokens here, you don't necessarily have to. Um, so I'll just do 0.003, that should be $10, I believe. Thought I was already on scroll. Press stake. Where what? There we go. And that is done with stone. So I've staked and I've also bridged. And then you want, once you have your stone in your wallet, you want to go into tranches. And I'm just going to start with, and then I'm gonna swap some stone. I'm gonna do 0.01. Like I said, like it will be good to do more volume, but if you don't, it's alright. It's important to just interact with all these different dApps on the ecosystem. So just approved and now confirm. So that is done, and I'm going to add into the pool. So I'll just max that out. Approve. And if you want to do the other stuff as well to diversify your activity, like go ahead and I think it'll be good. Like for example, I'll just do this as well. Change it to Terpstone. Confirm. And there are other options as well, like you can see solve BTC and state ETH. And if you do have solved BTC, you could definitely do this to increase your points for tranches. Next is Nuri. So I'm just gonna go into the liquidity. Oh, and the one thing I didn't mention is that obviously you could do the safe pair, which is like the USDC USDT. Um, but sometimes doing riskier pairs will give you a larger return. So I'm actually going to add 50-50 in this. And like I said, if you don't have to do $50. You could do like 20 cents. Doesn't really matter. The important part is that you're interacting with this network. So I'm actually gonna swap some. Let's say 140. From my experience though, Nuri Exchange has been kind of slow, kind of buggy. You just gotta bear with it. So look, again, considering increasing the slippage. So that's actually happened to me a few times and my slippage is 10. So maybe I'll just do a small amount and see if that works because usually when you do a small amount it did work and every time I try to do any amount of 100 it kind of gave me an error message. And I believe that Nuri Exchange is newer than most of these other D apps. So wow, again. Maybe I'll try 20, see if that works. Interesting. Yeah, so sometimes it just doesn't want to work. But since I want to add a bit more to my pool, I'm actually just going to swap some, I don't know, string 0.1. Yeah, I've just done add to liquidity, add that. I'll do 50, I'll do 60, add liquidity. And another thing you could do to increase your scroll session points for Nuri is that you could potentially vote. And to get your votes, you need some V Nuri positions. And to create Nuri positions, you need some Nuri. So let's see if this works this time, because I want to show you. And I'm not entirely sure if this is I'm not sure entirely if this increases a whole lot of points or not, but let's just say I did like $7. Obviously you don't have to do, you could do like 10 cents or something, but let's just do 7. See if that even works. Yeah, interesting. So Nuri really doesn't want to work for me. It's been like this um for quite some time for me. We'll try one more time. Okay, so $3 worked. So now that my Nuri is in, I'll go into dashboards, create a vNuri. Oh, why does it? So there we go. I'm just gonna max it out and I'll lock it in for 1 year, because why not? Usually the longer period you lock up, um the more points you get. So Yeah, so it's done, and then eventually you'll be able to claim Venuri, and with that you could vote. So next thing is the pencils protocol. This one is actually really new. I just saw it today. It came out here that assets on pencil vaults. So I'm just going to add some. Look, and it even tells you the rewards you get. So, oh, 2 times pencil scroll marks, 0.5. So you can see that stone is giving the most. So might actually just buy a little bit more stone. $3. Yeah, I'll do like $6. Why not? Swapping some into stone. And that's done. And I'll deposit my stone in here. Approve. Approved, and now deposit. And yeah, if you want to get more scroll marks, maybe you could just add more ETH as well. Wait, how much is... Just add a bunch. Just to get a bit more scroll marks. And like I said, you could probably do like anything above 15 cents, I'd say. It'll be pretty good. And I'll deposit some here as well. Maybe I'll do like 50 buck. Do I ever want to do 50 buck? Oh, maybe I'll do like 20 buck. And also maybe 20 buck on the USDC. Just to get a bit more scroll marks. Oh, you get heaps of points on this one. Maybe I'll do some of this as well. And like I said, you don't have to do like a whole lot. You could do like 20 cents each or something. I'm just doing it to get more scroll marks anyway, so. Can I buy the... Wait, what is it again? WRS. Wait, that's the icon layer one. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can buy some. Okay, that's sweet. So maybe I'll buy like, I don't know, $10 worth. And the thing why I don't mind putting in like this amount of like $10, $20, it's like, what's the point of just having it in your wallet? You might as well stake it, right? And also the benefit, you get the benefit of staking and a potential larger airdrop share from locking your money into these. So I'll do another 20 bucks. Approved. Deposit. Um, Yes, I'm just doing a bunch of different ones just to increase my scroll marks, but also I think that there's not much point of just keeping your ETH in your wallet if it's just sitting there. Um, because if you do it this way, you get the benefit of getting potentially a larger airdrop, and also you are just staking your money. So you depends how much you're staking, but better than just sitting in your wallet, in my opinion at least. Maybe you might be skeptical about depositing your money into things like this, so which is fair enough. Sorry, I kind of skipped a step because if you stake this, you get some WRS ETH. So I just did this before I deposit my funds into this. Wait, restake DeFi claim. Right, no, don't worry. So now wait, sorry, I'm just gonna do it again. Yep, just depositing my funds, approve. Failed to approve? Oh no, just got confirmed. If it got confirmed, why is it not letting me deposit? Oh, here we go. So yeah, hopefully this would have generated me a bunch of scroll marks. And obviously I'm doing like $20 and $10 and $6, but you could just do anything more than 15 cents, I guess. But the more you do, the more points you get. So, the next one is Aave. You can also see here that you get points for lending and borrowing on Aave. And if I remember correctly, pretty sure the Aave lending and borrowing is maxed out, so it might not work. But let me just check one more time if it wants to load. Um, doesn't look like it wants to load. We'll let that load. Wow. And you can go into layer bank, and obviously it doesn't say anything about layer bank, but it's just a good way to diversify your activity. So maybe this one I'll do like a small amount because it doesn't really say anything, so just do like 60 cents. Supply. And successful. So now you can see what assets you've provided, and I'm actually going to put my asset down as a collateral and go ahead and borrow some assets. Actually, this could be the perfect time to borrow Solve BTC because so you go into borrow, max safe max. Hey, what do you mean? I did supply. I I actually want to borrow this. Can I not? And I have enabled it. So, oh, maybe I can. Wait, I can borrow, but can't borrow solve. Interesting. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to borrow this so I could enter something else on the tranches side, but guess it doesn't want me to, so I will just borrow some stone. And maybe I'll put it more into the pool. I don't know. Let's see if this loads. Still not loading. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much the guide, updated guide. Quite a lot to get through. But if you um want to double check with anything else, you just go into scroll sessions and you're able to see what is getting you points. Let's see if I can connect my wallet just to show you guys. Okay, doesn't want me to, but anyways, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or if I missed any important guides, please comment down below. Um, Actually, maybe I'll take you guys through one more step, final step, sorry. Um, and that is about deploying a contract. So go into Docs, open Zeppelin, and I'll just choose ERC1151, name my token Bean. No, I'll do an ERC20. Bean, O, and symbol BO, a commentable, burnable, oh, and then open and remix. And then I'll go into compiler, choose 824, compile contract, and then, wait, does that work? Oh yeah. Once that's done, you want to connect your MetaMask wallet. Sometimes it comes up, it doesn't come up, so I'm just going to lock and then change it and then change it back. Give me a pop-up. And then now my wallet is connected, my address, and then I am going to deploy. So this one's a little bit more expensive, but like I said, it's good to diversify your activity in the spaces. But anyways, thank you for watching, and like I said, if there's any more questions or if there's any important things I've missed that I should add, please comment down below. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.